Alright, so today is the day. I was gonna start doing some vlog style shit today, but well, not but, I am, here I am, but I'm quite sick this morning. Been getting sick for the last few days. There's a lot of flu here in Wellington at the moment. It's the middle of winter, so that makes sense. But yeah, it's time to go into the office. Saturday, I'll be there by, I guess, about 11 p.m, 11 a.m. My brain is on that LEMSIP slowdown. But yeah, it's exciting to start sharing more, I guess, intentionally about what I'm up to, a bit more behind the scenes. We'll see if it works. Could be fun. All right, I'll catch you in the office. Alright, so fun story about this elevator. It's a very epic, old school elevator. I have a friend called Josh Leap, who's an absolute maverick indie game dev, and he's working on a fantastic title called Tentacle Typewriter. It's like a first-person Cthulhu typewriting game. You'll have to look it up, but in any case, he released a trailer at some point, and I saw he had an elevator like this in his game. And so I sent him a message on Twitter, and said, "Hey Josh, I suppose you want some sound files for said elevator?" And he said, "Sure." So I recorded the audio clips of this one, sent them to him, and he put them in the game. And he also gave me a credit as I think a sound engineer, something like that. So yeah, that was super sweet. Josh is super cool. Everyone should check out Tentacle Typewriter. A historic elevator, yeah. Okay, so we've made it. The office is a bit messy. It's the end of the week, well, it's Saturday, and so I'm gonna need to give it a quick tidy. That's the first order of business, with the lights on as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. I mean, even when it's tidied, it's a bit of a mess in a roundabout way. I've run out of wall space. yeah, we get some cool bits and bobs over here. It's a wonderful mask. It's also by the same artist who made this incredible oil painting that I recently bought and got framed. He's actually the guy who did a lot of the orcs in Lord of the Rings. He's a extremely established, what do you call it, prosthetics artist? I forget the term, but a really lovely guy called Bill Hunt. There's his mark there. Yeah, I was really stoked to meet him and pick up some of his art. But yeah, a lot of local artists. There's a guy, TK, a really cool guy who works down at Te Papa, which is the National Museum. A local graffiti artist, Kents, they're amazing. This was a local artist up the coast. He sold me this wonderful pipe. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. So another local artist, William Hant Cordon. I always get his name wrong, but a really lovely dude. I met at a co-working space where whales meet. Yeah, what else have we got? Some wonderful pieces by Gret. This is a real little beast from Peru. Yeah, it's another piece by William. These two, in fact. It's a young local artist. I bought this at like a university art night kind of thing. I saw it and I thought, oh, it's so beautiful. It reminds me of kind of Frank Ocean. But this fella's playing poker, so it fits the room. We play poker in here sometimes. So I said to someone, oh, hey, how much is this piece? I said, oh, I don't know, I'll get the guy. And they ran to get this kid, and he must have been, 18, 19 years old. And I said, oh, how much for your piece? He said, oh, I don't know, I've never sold a piece of art before. And I said, oh, yeah, well, how much do you want for it? He said, $20? I said, how about 50? Shook his hand, done. So I got it framed, and I absolutely love it. But, yeah, that was nice. I guess found in an op shop. I really love it too. Bit of a poker vibe. Yeah. What else? Oh, here's some cool ones. This is a local artist. Well, she's originally from Hungary, I think. She is the fine arts tutor at the local art school. This is a dear friend, Eli. This is a family tree of a wonderful cafe that used to exist around the corner. So it's Harriet and Harley who founded the cafe, started the cafe. And yeah, here's all the residents and the regulars. And you can see myself and Gret there. Yeah, it's a piece by a Russian Jewish migrant, like in the 1920s to New York. Edward Cheza, and his Harriet. She actually did this. Harriet there, co-owner of that cafe. But yeah, lots of trinkets and things, and another local artist in this one too. But yeah, anyhow, I'm gonna get to cleaning. All right. Alright, so she's looking a bit cleaner. It's a bit of a mess, holy. But yeah, I think it's about time to start doing some work. In fact, I need to go fill up my yerba, some caffeine, so I'll go do that. Alright, so we have, oh no, the yerba on the way. That is to say, it's steeping. So yeah, let me take you through the process. Yeah, I typically come in here, smack the computer on, switch on these fucking great big bulbs of light, and yeah, get to it. There it is. We put it on no, hang on, which one is it? Stream starting momentarily, and then boom, start recording, start streaming. There it is. Yeah, and then I guess, it's time to do some damage in Figma. I'm gonna be working on the social network stuff today, but I guess I'll talk more about that now. Yeah, cool. So I guess a little bit of context about what it is I'm working on, or we, the little Skunkworks unit. So yeah, kind of indie hacking, although this time around I've teamed up with a few correct operators to kind of not have to go solo, I guess. I found a lot of value in having overlapping skill sets, or rather complementary skill sets, but also just a bit of camaraderie and support, and not having to walk the path alone, as it were. Yeah, so we call ourselves the Skunkworks, and this is kind of the name that emerged for this room, inspired by, I think it's Boeing or Lockheed Martin, something like that, Lockheed Martin. But yeah, they had a little Skunkworks operation of kind of misfit workers and operators. So that's the homage of what we call this room, and I guess what we kind of fondly refer to ourselves as Skunkworks. Yeah, so Brett and I were spending the month of July, which is just about to come to an end, working on Bookstop, which is an ADHD kind of routine app that I've been working on for some time. So Brett's a full stack developer, super correct. So yeah, I've kind of built up all the designs, refactored it based off the original, or refactored the designs, that is, from the original JavaScript, vanilla JavaScript version I made, which was awful, but it kind of did the trick. But yeah, our goal is, or has been, to refactor it so we could get it out to the world, or even just a few friends, and see what happens. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, and then so the greatest Skunkworks team is myself, Noel, Harry, obviously Brett as well in there. And so yeah, we kind of joined forces a few days ago after Noel and Harry came to me. I wanted to get feedback on an idea they've been working on, and we kind of ended up pivoting a little bit and joining forces. So that's what we're working on here, Guildhall, which I'll take you through more of. Guildhall being kind of the working title, but I guess the elevator pitch is a micro-social site for indie hackers. Yeah, all right, let's get to it. So today was a good day overall. Yeah, was pretty sick, as I was this morning, but got lots done. Had some really great chats with Harry, Brett, and Noel. And we actually came up with the name, well, Noel came up with the name for the project. That is the social site. So we're going to call it Build Story, which I think is a great name. And the domains are free. Well, certainly the .io domain was free, so that's grand. Yeah, it's a nice amalgamation, obviously, of building in public, and sharing your story as you go. So yeah, I think the shoe fits very well. Yeah, I kind of got through a lot of work on the landing page, as I'm sure you would have seen. I would have edited that into this video, I think, immediately before this. Yeah. Yeah. Anyhow, I'm just here at the end of the day with the fire. I've just been doing some research. Having a little snug here with the baby man, but it's time for me to get to bed. Yeah, thanks for stopping by and watching the video. Hopefully these will start feeling a lot more natural soon, and get a little bit better, because it feels weird, but hopefully you've enjoyed it, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. All right, peace.